It was the largest and fastest bomber that the U.S. ever built, according to the national interest. The XB-70 Valkyrie could cruise at Mach 3, riding its own shockwave to do so, and could hit altitudes of 70,000 feet. But the XB-70 Valkyrie never went into full-scale production, and now there's only one left in the world, sitting on display at the National Museum of the U.S. Air Force in Dayton, Ohio. The XB-70 was developed in the 1950s to outrun enemy interceptors and air defenses, but ended up being doomed by the birth of surface-to-air missiles. In 1961, President John F. Kennedy scratched the XB-70 as an actual bomber program, but the aircraft continued to fly for research purposes until February 1969.
And engineers figured out a way to harness the shockwaves so that the XB-70 could generate additional lift. And the wingtips, which were alone large wings on an aircraft, a small aircraft, would droop down.
The XB-70 Valkyrie made its maiden flight in September 1964. The first XB-70 Valkyrie built, the XB-70A, had handling at speeds greater than Mach 2.5, and only got above Mach 3 once. So a second one was built, the XB-70B, with the wings adjusted just 5 degrees, which helped handling. The XB-70B flew for the first time in July 1965. On June 8, 1966, while conducting high-speed flight research, the XB-70 collided with NASA's F-104N chase plane, killing the F-104 pilot and the XB-70 co-pilot. The other XB-70 pilot was able to eject and survived, albeit with serious injuries. After the destruction of the XB-70B, only the first XB-70A remained.
Rather than tear apart galleries, pulling R&D airplanes out of this one and that one, they would all come over here together. So to see the conclusion of that plan, the vision that was imagined 15 years ago, to see them come over here together and see the XB-70 move back is really very wonderful. Many of us have been waiting about 15 years for this to happen, so it's exciting. Another part of the XB-70 were its advanced engines. They were test engines, they were not production engines. In fact, there were only about 30 or so J93 engines built. It used a special fuel, JP6, and the thrust of a J93, one of these engines on the XB-70, is equivalent to the thrust on a frontline advanced fighter flying today. We've been very fortunate to be able to see some of these aircraft moving in and see this gallery beginning to form. We're very excited when we'll be able to show the public in 2016, and they'll be able to see the Research and Development Gallery, the Space Gallery, the Presidential Gallery, and the Global Reach Gallery. And the staff here is working feverishly to get to that date, and so the public can finally see these wonderful artifacts on display.